you guys noticed, and it's been a while since we've done a vlog, because there's just not much to report on the daily all the time. But we went live the other day at a studio session with our friends Mike and Sam. And who are Mike and Sam, and what are we doing? So we're preparing for a show that we're going to be playing on May 21st. It's going to be a live show. We're going to be filmed, and it's probably going to be on local TV around here, and it'll also be on YouTube for you all to watch. We're doing 4 songs. Pain is My Best Friend, Bad Vibes, Becoming the Villain, and Run to You. And of course, we had to get a backing band because the 3 of us and me playing nothing can't just do everything on our own. So we got a friend, Mike, and you should check out Mike's music. He's a solo artist called Real Life Superhero. Check out his music. He's signed to Friends with Faces Distribution, which is my record label and company that Saints in Exile is also on. And then there's Sam Schiff, aka Computer Sam. He's a bass player. Known him super long time. Me, Mike, and Manny, when we were all in separate bands. Sam was in another band called the Correo Q, in a band that they started in high school over 20 years ago, or just about 20 years ago. So Correo Q were a bunch of OGs in our music scene, and they were just little kids. They were younger than us. So now, all these years later, I've signed them to Friends with Faces, also my label, and Correo Q is back after, I don't know, they broke up like 15 years ago. So Sam is playing the bass for us. So go check out the Correo Q. The recordings they have out on streaming and the label are kind of super old at this point, but rumor has it they are re-recording and making some new songs. So that's who Sam is. That's who Mike is. Both of them extremely talented. Mike I met while working at a studio. He's a good friend of mine, good dude. We may be looking to add one more person to our live show. Maybe like another keyboard player, or someone who can also play guitar and keyboard, just like both Mikes. Now we have 2 Mikes. So we have Super Mike, who is Real Life Superhero Mike, and of course we have Mike-a-roni. So plenty of Mike action. There's always only one of me. Sorry for the glare. So yeah, what else can I tell you? We got invited via email to do a show in Alaska. We do have some fans in Alaska, but I just don't think it's feasible for us to come there right now, and it would be way too expensive for anyone to even consider bringing us out there. I can't even see the screen. It's so weird. Because it's like $800 a ticket, and 5 of us would have to go, and we're not that famous. It's not worth it to bring us there. We'll have a conversation, which would be incredible to play in Alaska. But June 19th also, our friend, now known as Super Mike, so put that in the lore, Super Mike will be doing a private show, and he has invited us to play. And so we're going to do that as well. So technically we have 2 shows. Last year we had no shows. In the beginning of this year we had no shows as well. So we'll be playing live twice. The second show, we will be adding 2 more songs to the set. We'll be playing Bulletproof, which would be pretty cool. We got to practice that. And then probably our new song, Need an Escape, which has a release date, and there is a pre-save link, but I don't know if I'm gonna send it out yet. But Need an Escape is dropping on May 29th, which also reminds me, this week, April 17th, Good Won't Get You In, featuring Cutright, will be dropping this Friday. And if the name Cutright sounds familiar, he's the rapper who rapped with me on my dead end. Super talented rapper. Makes me feel very inadequate when I have to rap up against him or alongside of him. And to be honest, he was kind of dumbing it down for me, so he didn't slay me on my song, on my own song. But yeah, he's the best. He's been a good friend that I've worked with for almost 10 years already. So you can give his music, check that music out too. His name's Cut Right. He makes a lot of anthemic, cool stuff. He can rap his brains out. April 25th is the 1 year anniversary of becoming the villain. Technically we were a band in February or March of last year, but April 25th is the date that becoming the villain dropped. So it's our band anniversary. We're only about 300 plays away from our goal of 10,000 for it. It's not our most streamed song. That would be Bad Vibes, which is already way over 10,000, thanks to you guys. Pain is My Best Friend has over 10,000, I believe. But becoming the villain, if we can get it there within the next 2 weeks or so, mission accomplished. And we'd have 3 songs over 10,000 on, and then I believe that would be 2 songs on 2 different platforms over 10,000, which would be Apple and Spotify. Oh, to clarify, we need the Becoming the Villain streams on Spotify. Yeah. So that's really it. Super nice day. I think I'm going to, as it's nicer out, just come outside, walk around, shoot some content. Like, this is me working, being productive at work. I don't know. If anyone has some questions, maybe I can answer some questions while we walk, or at least jot them down for the next time. I've been trying to make my appearances on Discord when I can, but I have young children and they have very busy schedules. They were just off last week from school. Now they're back at school, but they still have busy schedules. Baseball, dance, different things they got to do, helping with homework. So, and then I'm working, obviously. So my time is pulled between a lot of places. So I show up when I can, and I make appearances when I can. And I have a lot of things that are going on. I'm a journalist first and foremost, and I work in media, and I run a hip-hop website, and I run a bunch of social media channels and pretty big channels with millions of views a month. So then adding Saints in Exile to it is like a whole nother job. Someone's like stopping right in the middle of the street. And then, I have my own personal stuff to do, my own personal life. So it is a lot. Oh, not to mention, I work in music distribution. So I work with tons of smaller and independent artists, distributing their music and pitching that out to playlists and helping them with marketing strategies. And I have about 50 artists that I work with. And they're speaking to me throughout the day at all times, 7 days a week. So there's certainly a lot. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out.